Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to a Maggie and Socks are in heat episode of This Is Our Life. Say hello.
So we're very friendly right now.
Yeah, this is Socks. Meow.
She actually
Anyway,
let me pet her last night.
no. Well, she always comes up when we go to bed. She comes up, she'll get on top of me, stand on top of me, then she'll get over and stand on top of Carol.
No, I
And
mean she was out here, let me pet her.
oh, but at night when we go to bed, she's like, okay, I have to check on my humans.
Very shy, but
Yeah.
she checks on.
Okay.
Well, John watches us too.
Jane, you asked, I had some questions about what you had in mind in terms of setup, the ceremony, and reception. Will the reception be held in the fellowship hall of the church? Yes, it will be. I assume there will already be tables set up? Yes, since we'll already be covered in our dress clothes when we meet you at the church. It wouldn't be time to do that at the last minute. Okay, I understand, yeah, the whole last minute thing, getting dressed. Is there anything that Mom and I should know about in terms of being the matron of honor and bridesmaid, or that Dad should know for being the best man? Do you plan to have a rehearsal or quick run through of the ceremony beforehand so everyone knows what they need to do and where they need to be for the ceremony itself?
We'll do it Friday night.
Yeah, I mean, if you wanted to come by, I don't know.
They have church Friday night at 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock. If you want to do that, we can do a run through then.
Means it's about 8:30, 8 or 8:30 they get done, I guess.
Okay. I sing a long time at the beginning of services. I guess a lot of churches do, but they sing a long time.
Yeah.
But it's not real crowded on Friday night.
Probably about 20 people, I guess.
About 20 people, give or take. There's usually a little food afterward if you want to eat that. But what we could do is, because Carolyn and I and our friend Ed, sorry. What we were going to do, let me get back to the YouTube channel so I know that it's recording, is the night before, that is to say Friday night, we're going to rearrange the chairs in the the sanctuary, the chapel itself. As right now there are two aisles. There are two aisles going from where you enter to where the minister stands. And what we want to do is separate the chairs and make a single aisle going down the, in the chapel.
Yeah, and this is not a traditional church. This used to be a nightclub.
Yeah, so just so you know, it used to be a nightclub. So
it's not, doesn't look like it though. Really.
Yeah, I mean from the outside.
It kind of looks like a restaurant.
Yeah, there you go.
On the outside.
If you I don't want to say I can put a balloon up because I don't know if he'll let me put a balloon up outside if you wanted to come by Friday. But setup, what we mean by setup really is just taking things out of the refrigerator. Like we'll probably get some soda water. What I call soda water, I don't know what you call soda water. Coke, Pop, Pepsi. Rural Texas thing to call it soda water. You won't even find everybody in Texas who calls it that. But anyway, so we're not going to have any alcohol. No wine, no champagne. So we do have a single bottle of
sparkling
cider
or something.
Sparkling something, and we're going to use that for our toast. Like, we have, Carolyn got two packages. Actually, she got one package. This thing, the helium tank came with a bag of balloons, and she bought a bag of balloons, and then we have a bag of wedding balloons that are in the kitchen right now. And, I mean, you don't have to sit there and blow them up. We have this helium tank, so
that would be a slow arduous process.
Yeah, yeah, it would. And we have a little gift for you. It's not much, but it's something. I mean, it's something that you'll be able to remember not our wedding from, but I mean, you'll remember our wedding from it, but it's a keen sort of thing. Don't want to say exactly what it is. Maybe you already know. Maybe I've already said in other videos, but it's a little gift for you. And maybe helping Carolyn into her dress. Um,
Yeah, that might be a job and a half.
the first thing I'm going to do when I get there, because mine actually takes some time, I've never been downstairs, so I don't know if the downstairs has carpet or not.
I have no idea.
Because I'd rather do it where nobody has to watch me do it. I'll do it clothed. I'm going to put my kilt on, and
You might need a little help, but
yeah,
not much.
yeah, I won't need much, because I have to get down there. I have to pleat it, and I have to make sure, you know, I have enough length over here. I have enough length over there, and then I have to lay down on top of it. I have to wrap one side over, then I have to wrap the other side over. Then I have to put the belt on over the upper part of the kilt. Then I have to stand up and I have to go all over. It's a process. Believe me, it's a process. And I have both my hose flashes made. They're in there with the wedding stuff.
We cat donate them or rub them or
Yeah.
something.
I need to put my cam so I won't forget it, because it's right here. I need to go through and get all the, want to look as decent as I can. I still haven't found the kilt brooch. I thought I knew where it was, but it wasn't there. So, of course, I'm going to look some more before then, but if I don't have it, I'll probably take a little bit of string to, even though it doesn't work quite as well as a brooch, but I'll find something if I can't find the
Can't you use a belt?
that goes up here.
No.
It's just a pin that goes up
Oh,
here.
okay. I thought it was around your waist.
No, I have the belt for around my waist. So, you know, we have a runway. Is that what you call it?
Aisle runner.
Aisle runner. So we'll put that down. We probably won't put that down till the day of,
Yeah.
because otherwise people will be walking on it a lot.
Rounded.
Yeah. If they let us, we're gonna just take the wedding things, it's mostly in one box, and a bag for the wedding dress.
God.
Sorry about the hair.
The bag is gonna be up.
Yeah, the bag is big.
Horrendous.
And we're going to hopefully take as much as we can, if not everything, over to the church the night before. And that way it's there, and that way in the morning we don't have to be running around, because we have to run around that morning. And we have to go to the grocery store to get the cake and the flowers, the fruit. We'll probably get the soda water the day before, because we need that cold for the next day. Or do you think it'll cool off enough in an hour?
I don't know. That probably may not be cold enough.
Yeah, so we'll probably do the soda water the day before.
Get the night before and take it to the. I mean, put a tag on it or something in there, so they see it in the refrigerator. They don't go, oh, this is for whatever.
Yeah. The shotgun, I'll probably put, I don't know if I'm going to put that in the car the night before or not, is I want to get a picture with Carolyn's brother. Well, I want to get a picture with Carolyn, me and Carolyn, and then him standing next to me, you know, with the shotgun light, to get it's a shotgun wedding picture. It's not a shotgun wedding, but, you know, I think that would be a fun picture. I like
I wish you
fun.
still had that, my grandfather's shotgun.
So,
Probably would have got it here from Tennessee is the next story.
yeah.
Mail it or something.
So we can do a quick run through the night before. if you would prefer to do that. Our friend, let's see, need to do it where they need to be for the ceremony itself. I figure your dad and myself, when it's time for us to go in with the minister, we'll just, he'll just kind of, well, either we might do it from over where the kitchen door, the door that goes into the kitchen from the
I
sanctuary.
think that's where they're have you come in from.
We'll come in from there, and then when it's time, roughly around, I'm gesturing here, roughly around noon, you, your mother,
You just hope I don't flip out.
you, your mother, and Carolyn would, do the procession. Well, I think what we'll do is we'll work on the cue of our best. My one of my groomsmen, Ed. I think he's gonna work the CD player, or they have a music thing there. Don't know if he knows how to use it. And then when
I have both of his daughters.
oh, okay. And when he cues the wedding march, then but we'll all work together about, okay, you're ready, you're ready, you're ready. No, I'm not ready yet. Wait, oh no, I'm going insane.
So we don't triple with this dress because it's huge.
Now, one of my cousins in Canada was saying he was gonna see if he could make it. I haven't heard.
It's not a cheap triple make.
Yeah, and I mean he's traveling well over twice as far as you. Because they're over on the West Coast in British Columbia, so I haven't heard from him. I was hoping that there would be more people from my dad's family.
Well,
But
I think your dad's family is a lot of elderly people.
yeah, so there may be one, or he and his wife may come to the wedding, but I'm not hopeful that it's going to happen. We've sent invitations to people. Most of them are sadly not going to make it. So, our local police chief, he said he's going to make it.
Of course. And they're not going to be busy either. Really either.
Yeah. And I guess
one guy can hold down the place.
Yeah. I think most of the time it's only one person on schedule anyway. With this town this size.
This gigantic town.
I guess
the major incident is the cat running across the street in front of a car.
Yeah. I guess your dad could mainly help Ed hand out the programs, and if we have anything else to hand out, we will give you your gifts during the reception. I guess that's the best time, unless you can, or after the reception, because we don't have things to give to everybody. So, but the table's already made. Maybe help us put some things on the tables, plural.
We don't have a very big, those little tea light things.
Yeah, I mean, we have cameras, which we'll probably put most or all in the sanctuary. We have little tins with mints in them we'll put on the tables for the reception. The cake we'll take out at the last minute because we don't want it to fall apart. Yeah, liquefy. The soda water we'll take out at the same time. We have bubbles instead of rice. Although we saw something at the store recently.
Heart-shaped, supposedly rice, but I don't want to risk throwing rice.
Well, yeah, it said it was safe for birds and everything, but we didn't get any. And like Carolyn just said, don't want somebody to fall. Um,
I
yeah,
think that's
so
why a lot of churches won't let you use rice anymore.
people slip.
Yeah.
So yeah, whatever help we would need would be light, like just me, not Carolyn, but me and her brother Tom and Ed. We can do anything that's heavy, but I don't think there's even going to be anything heavy to do. So I don't know, just being there is what's most important. And I deeply appreciate. I want you and Mitch and your parents to know that we deeply appreciate the fact that you're coming. Um, so hopefully everything will turn out well. Haven't been. I guess last night and the night before I got some sleep, but up to that point I was.
Sunday night was like a terror.
Yeah, I mean.
Saturday night and the Sunday.
Yeah, because it's like.
I think part of it was the humidity.
Yeah, and part of it's the stress, and as you get closer to that day, you just get to the point where you're like, you know what, we're doing the best we can, and we're going to keep planning, we're going to keep working on it, but the way it works out is the way it works out. Right. Anyway, so I guess I can't think of anything else, can you?
No. We got to get your shirt out and see if it's
no.
condition it's in.
Yeah, we may need to iron my shirt, and we have an ironing board, but who knows where.
Liz may have an ironing board.
Okay. So, also, real fast, remember when we went to Tip Top Cafe, and your dad got that, I call it a stovetop pipe, whatever pipe hat, that pie that was like 20 feet tall? If you want homemade or semi-homemade pie, go to Timoleon's, because when we were there for breakfast that one day, we're looking
over the whole pie case full of stuff.
Yeah, so if he wants pie, it's right there on Main Street. I mean, it's kind of hard to miss. You could Google it, but we did, or Carolyn noticed it. The signs are up for when they are now saying they're going to repair the road.
Yeah.
The 11th.
Next
start on the 11th.
They changed it again.
Yeah, so
it's supposed to be July 11th at first.
Yeah, so the road you're going to be staying on, just so you know ahead of time,
God.
It is horrible. I mean, as soon as you get on that road, slow down, please, please.
And whatever you do when you're leaving there, don't take the little road that's between the Applebee's parking lot and the Sunoco gas station. That thing is terrible. It's one big hole after another. And deep.
And that's where we actually saw them once.
They were repairing it.
Yeah, they were putting asphalt down on the road, and we're like, so we think,
oh, they did anything to it.
No, and so we think, oh well, okay, they fixed that road, so I turn onto it, and oh my goodness.
You're liable to see a tire go flying off the car on that road.
Yeah, so from there, you'll have some places to eat over there, but if you want to go to Timoleon's from there, you would go out, you would go to your left into town, and you would get up to, does that come out by the college?
You just don't turn to the left at that little split, that divider there. Just go forward, don't turn right or left, and eventually you'll go past the college, and then you'll wind up at the roundabout, and then you go around 3/4 of the way around the roundabout, and then you'll be headed towards the post office on the right and the big Catholic church on the left, and that's the right way. That way you're heading down towards Timoleon's.
Yeah, and what you want to do is you'll get down there, and my suggestion, you can park on that side of the road, make sure you have plenty of coins, but
they're hard to back out of, the spaces are.
Yeah, and sometimes, oh my gosh, there's this one particular parking space when you're going southbound on Main Street that if there's like a truck parked there.
You're right next to the stoplight, so you get pinned in.
Yeah. So what I would recommend is you go ahead. You know, you're coming out of that street that goes by the Pizza Hut. Turn to your left. Go all the way up till you get to the roundabout over by the college. Go on the roundabout, and like Carolyn just said, in the corner will be the post office, and you keep going toward city center, but you want to get in the left lane because there's going to be a place where you can sort of make it's sort of like a U-turn where they don't make you go all the way around the roundabout again, this other roundabout, and so you can turn there, and almost immediately you're going to want to,
You'll have to get into the left side.
yeah, you're going to want to park because it's going to be right there on your right side, but you can park right or left, but that's where Timoleons is, and they have the pies. I
If
can't
you
think.
park in the middle, it'll be to your
Left.
west, I think.
Oh,
To the west side of the street.
okay.
Yeah. Timoleons will be to the west side of the street.
And you'll have to take a step or two up.
Watch out for the curbs because they're granite.
You know.
And you stub your toe on them, it hurts like crazy.
And the college kids
I
don't.
almost nailed one yesterday. That was because he's in a real dark blue suit. It was like in a dark spot. Thank God he was stopped.
There are people who will just cross the street and they will not look. And
You have to slam on the brakes.
yeah, you're expected to see them, and there are places where if there's a larger vehicle park, sometimes if there's a vehicle park period, you will not see anybody until you're right there at the crosswalk.
Until they're out in the street.
Yeah, so you might want to think about that. On the road going from, okay, like, let's say you come out of that street, and now you go right, and almost immediately is a roundabout, and then you're going to be heading west on 101. You go west on 101, it's going to narrow down to a single lane to your left side, and it's going to speed up to like 40 miles an hour. And then as soon as it opens up to more than one lane, you want to get in your far right hand side, and you'll turn at the traffic light, and you'll go, what was it, 0.7, 0.8 miles to the church, which will be on your right
About
side.
3/4 of a mile.
Yeah, so, you know, if you don't want to get there at 11, you want to get there at 11:30, I think that would be more than sufficient. I mean, it's possible that we'll have everything done within 20 minutes, maybe 15 minutes, except for, of course, getting dressed. That's what's going to take.
That'll be the work.
Yeah. So, and Carolyn's making her own veil. So, anyway, so if you have any more questions, let me know, please. Bye.